Minutes into the first half, still no scoring. Cooper trying to take on Sigurðsson. A great cross. The header, the ball is in the net, and it's Paul McStay. The youngest Scotsman on the field gets his first goal for Scotland. Set up from the corner kick. There was David Cooper hooking the ball across. Brilliant play. McStay coming in, calling for it. A downward header, and Sigurðsson had no chance at all. Cleanly won by McLeish. McLeish with a layoff to Paul McStay. And a great goal from McStay. Sheer genius from the Celtic midfield player. And Scotland go 2 in front. Well, we weren't tired of watching this. He took the layoff from Dalglish, advanced a few steps, and look at the power in the shot. Well, until tonight, he never scored for Scotland. But now, in his 8th international, he's made it 2. I can tell you that that goal from McStay brought Jock Stein off his seat on the bench. Beck leaves it for Johnston. Svensson is back. There is Willie Miller, and there's the header! And it's Charlie Nicholas! 28 and a half minutes into the second half, and Nicholas makes it 3. Brilliant move, the dummy from Beck initially, then it was Johnston's pass. Willie Miller up with the attack, wins it back, a delightful little lob, and there was Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas collects.
Y hay que decir que el equipo español, ahí tienen la selección escocesa, que va a jugar con Leighton, Nicol, McLeish, Miller, Albiston, McStay, Túnez, Bett, Dalglish, Johnston y Cooper. Son los 11 jugadores. Parte la alineación española, la ya conocida: Arconada, Urquiaga, Maceda, Goicoechea, Camacho, señor Víctor, Urtubi, Gordillo, Santillana y Rincón. Los 11 hombres que ha puesto Miguel Muñoz, que imprime en su juego, y además porque sus jugadores tienen una gran calidad. Atención, porque España acaba de poner la pelota en juego. Víctor para Gordillo. España, lógicamente, con 4 hombres en defensa, 4 en medio campo y 2 ataques. Santillana, 2 en ataque, Santillana y Rincón. Santillana sigue con la pelota, cambia el juego muy bien sobre Gordillo. Gordillo, señor, le ha dejado de nuevo a Gordillo. Santillana, señor, sale muy bien del regate. Vamos a ver, señor, con la pelota. Gordillo, Víctor, está jugando bien, controlando bien el equipo español. Disparo de Víctor, primer disparo importante del partido a cargo de Víctor a los 3 minutos de juego. Pero son 2 buenos veteranos, Camacho y Dalglish. Una y otra vez, observen, ahora le ha regateado muy bien Bett, y fuera. Qué oportunidad ha tenido Bett. De estos 2 interiores, McStay y Bett, dejando en el banquillo a hombres como Strahan, Nicholas y Archibald. Sanes, Johnston, ahora con Camacho, atención, Dalglish, fuera. Disparó fuera en Dundee, 2-0 a Escocia en un magnífico encuentro. Víctor ha jugado ahora muy bien para Gordillo y Nicol, se desmarca Urtubi. Gordillo, Santillana, fuera. Muy bonita ahora la jugada, la segunda jugada de ataque del equipo español. Túnez, ha enviado muy bien para Bett. Atención, peligrosa jugada, McStay, qué bonita el remate de McStay, magnífico Arconada, porque estaba a 2 metros de él. Muy bonita la jugada, tanto en ataque como en defensa para el equipo de España. Ha cortado Maceda, Urtubi y Nicol, tocó en última instancia. Insistan en sus gritos de ánimo hacia la selección escocesa. Ha tocado McLeish, Maceda y Arconada primero desvió, pero luego Johnston remató. Los jugadores españoles se quejan de que estaban fuera de juego Recogió el rechazo el delantero centro Johnston, consiguiendo el gol en el minuto 32. Observen, ya el primer disparo era durísimo. Maceda entregó a Nicol. El disparo, la volea era tremenda. Arconada no pudo más que rechazar. Y este hombre totalmente solo. Los jugadores españoles se quejaban de fuera de juego. Goico. Gordillo. Víctor. Atención al centro de Víctor. No ha llegado Cantillana. Tocó ligeramente Cooper al lanzamiento. Maceda. Se observen, todos los balones son para ellos. Los rechaces, que son los que crean más peligros. Bet hacia Johnston y gol. Totalmente solo. Remató en el área pequeña. Qué error de nuevo de marcaje. Y Johnston, el delantero centro, que acaba de conseguir el minuto 42. O sea, 10 minutos después del segundo gol. Observen todos los rechaces para ellos. Se lleva Bet muy bien la pelota. Y observen de dónde remata totalmente solo Johnston. Con Urquiaga y Goicoechea a su lado. Nada podía hacer Arconada. Johnston el 2-0. Minuto 42. Equipo en esta segunda parte en sustitución de Rincón. El resto son los mismos hombres que iniciaron el partido, tanto en la selección escocesa como en la española, cuando Rincón, señor, ha provocado ese momento de peligro sobre la propia portería española. Camacho. Gordillo, el que va a recibir. Gordillo apoyado en corto por Butragueño. Urtubi. Se le fue el disparo a Urtubi en una buena posición. Minuto 4,5. También Maceda, que se entretuvo demasiado. Y atención, Johnston y Bet en posición de remate. Hacia Bet va, que están fuera de juego. Arconada se estiró salvando el remate, pero el árbitro había indicado ya el fuera de juego. En algunas de estas ocasiones, en un gol, en este dominio que está manteniendo durante toda la segunda parte. Camacho al lanzamiento. Goico y gol. Gol de España marcado por Goicoechea. 22 minutos y medio y Goicoechea acaba de conseguir el 2-1. Qué bien entró. Observen el saque de la falta de Camacho. Se adelantan Santillana y Maceda y ahí salta Goico, balón al suelo, ante el que nada puede hacer ya el desequilibrado Layton. 2-1, autor del gol Goicoechea. 22 minutos y medio de la... Se habían conformado con el 2-0 y ahora se sienten inquietos con el 2-1. Douglas, sigue Douglas, qué gol ha metido Douglas. Qué gol acaba de meter Douglas. 26 minutos y medio, cuando mejor estaba jugando España. Le han dejado controlar y recrearse en ese balón que ha fusilado prácticamente a Arconada. Observen, ahí, como primero se va, quiebra también a Maceda. Y disparó con muchísima fuerza y seguridad a la escuadra contraria. En el minuto 29. Y el público celebra ese tercer gol de Douglas, que ha venido a dar tranquilidad fundamentalmente a los escoceses. Por 1-0 a España. Cooper. Nicol. Maceda falló. McStay. Johnston. Ha rechazado afortunadamente Goicoechea. Y después Arconada ante Cooper, que entró cuando Arconada ya tenía la pelota atrapada. Y el árbitro, por lo tanto, le muestra la tarjeta amarilla. El árbitro Prokop, nada. En estos momentos, final del partido, al que se llega con el resultado de Escocia 3, España 1. Escocia...
Secondly, they're superstitious and they feel that they're never going to be beaten in Seville. so near that 100th cap and only a goal away from an international goal-scoring record. There's Steve Nicol. Gordon Strachan for one of the jokers of the side, Alan Ruff. The referee, Michel Vautreau from France. The man who sent off Penny Dalglish last season at Benfica gets the game underway. Davy Cooper. Away goes Gallego. Rather hesitant, nobody there for Spain. Can the shot come on? It's down to the great save by Leighton. Has it gone in? It just passed, and surely I would have thought the goalkeeper was impeded. It stayed. I'm not sure whether he went over his ankle or not, but Spain on a counter-attack. And number 6 got Dio looking very good. Billy? Well, at the moment, actually, there's an obvious stretchers on the left-hand side. Gerardo. Touched back beautifully. And swept away. Richard Goff was playing in that central position, Billy, occasionally coming across, plugging the gap. That was Camacho looking down the line. Gordillo, who looked very impressive, as Billy said, in that first 20-25 minutes. There goes Butraguano. Lovely reverse pass, close. I don't think he made it for that. Sure, he wanted Senor in the game. Butraguano. Senor, that's not a bad ball. The Scottish defence ripped apart by that ball. 3 minutes gone, it's 1-0 to Spain. There's a cross. And there is Kloss, unmarked. Leighton, absolutely no chance. But defending desperately. Oh, there's no cover for Kloss. Well, that's a very good save. And there was just a suggestion that the Spaniards were going to... Little down forward now, Senor. Butraguano. Ooh, that was a miss. Gordillo. Davy Cooper, I think. Oh, he drifts into the penalty area, leaves it. Sinners. Ooh, that's a good save. That really was an excellent save because Richard Goff was running into that. And both Archibald and Johnson crossing each other's path. Senor. Picked up by Gallego. Senor. Oh, good save. That was a very well-controlled shot.
James. Ross. Goal from a master craftsman. Superbly struck then by Ross. And that is why Ian Ross is one of the world's most prolific goal scorers.
Icelandic crowd giving the team a lot of support, and this could be dangerous. Chance here for Johnson, did well to make the space.
With the diminutive figure of Gordon Stackett. Well, the wisp figure, of course. Chance for Gray, good save. Hooked away. Commentary point either commentated from. Bet. Good cross in to Chance. Well saved. Sharp with a shot. Here's Strachan. A good layoff then by Aiken, finding Souness. He's got some room to work in here. The shot was driven low and well saved again by the goalkeeper. Benson's throw. Ed Bounson. Ferguson going in. And a penalty. A penalty's been given. I must admit, it did seem a rather harsh decision. The referee in no doubt at all. Jim Leighton stands between Thordarson and the lead for Iceland. He saved it! What a save! Magnificent save by Leighton. And what an opportunity has gone begging for Iceland. Thordarson missing his kick. Or killed the post. That's so nearly squeezed in there. Got it away yet. Bounson. It was aimed towards Vincent. Peterson!
On. Goff challenging for the throw. Here's Souness again. Difficult one for the goalkeeper. Best on the back. Off the crossbar. What a let-off that was for Iceland. There's Johnson. Playing it wide for Vincent. A good move from Iceland. Great chance for the open goal. Pushed away by McLeish. And Scotland undoubtedly living dangerously. Away from Strachan, Peterson going through the middle. Edwards arriving late on the right. He wants to pick up a great chance for Iceland. And it's played into Scotland's rescue once again. Strachan to Souness. And Peterson charges it down. There's Souness again. Wide to Miller. Tim Bett is there. Chance for Scotland. Sharp couldn't come it in. And it's scrambled away by Iceland. And Graham Sharp, this is perhaps the best chance of the... Alpash forced to dump the ball forward again. It's won by Swanson. Breaking down for Gretterson. That's a fine tackle by McLeish. Thoroughly determined. He took a knock in the process. Now Strachan. Getting away from Swanson. That's towards Steve Archibald. Breaks for Bett. A chance for Scotland. And Bett has made it. Scotland have scored with just 3.5 minutes worth of play, and Jim Bett gets his first goal for Scotland. Jubilation in the Scottish camp. It's a good ball from Little Strachan there across Job. Played it right across the defenders. There was Jim Bett, controlled it well, and smacked it with his left foot, past the goalkeeper's right hand side. I'll tell you what, it's a very relieved Scottish team there getting a goal at this stage of the game. Oh, Jim. And Strachan battling hard, it breaks for Goodlowson again. It's Gretterson controlling it, going forward. And that's just a couple of feet wide, and once again the Scottish defence was fierce. And there goes the final whistle. Referee Milchenko from Russia adding very little time on at the end. The Icelandic players are disconsolate that Scotland have snatched victory right at the death. 3.5 minutes from the end.
David Phillips will take it. Kenny Jackett at the near post, but he didn't get a touch on that one. Oh, Nicholas, the cross is in low, and the goal! Mark Hughes! A tremendous challenge there by Peter Nicholas, and Mark Hughes puts it wide of Leighton, and Wales are in the lead. His 10th Cup for Wales and his 6th goal for them. Hughes coming deep to help out. Can Scotland get this important equalising goal? Exactly 10 minutes left. Hey, look, the handball, and it's a penalty. A penalty to Scotland. Well, the Welsh bench distraught. The cross floated in. There's no doubt the ball struck the hand of David Phillips.
I think that's a harsh decision myself.
In Davy Cooper's boots now. He scored! Scotland have equalised. They might have well have saved themselves with 9 minutes to go. Oh, and he got his hands to it, but couldn't stop it going in. Disputed penalty back in 77, but got Wales out of the World Cup and Scotland forward. They're trying to get in on the action. Rush finds Thomas. Played it for Rush! Oh, and he delayed his shot for a moment. And that was enough. But suddenly Rush was right in there. Lovell again with a header. A fresh pair of legs and a fresh pair of lungs. Can he save it yet for Wales? No, it's a free kick for Scotland. And the final whistle, and Scotland have got the draw they wanted with the penalty by Cooper after Hughes had scored that early goal for Wales. But what an amazing night of dramatic football. And the celebrations are more with Scotland than anybody else. Jock Stein being carried off there. Maybe Jock has been overcome by it all. It looked to me as though Jock Stein was being carried off there by the police.
Maybe
but it's been a night of fantastic tension.
I mean, the excitement for people who are not committed to the game has been tremendous. So for somebody such as the manager, tremendous strain on them.
So Scotland have come and have achieved really what they wanted to achieve, not to be beaten.
Are experienced campaigners, not only at international level, but for their clubs in Europe, as well as, of course, Steve Nicol, having played extensively under the managership of the Australian manager, who is one of the great characters. They are watching this game live in the early hours of the morning, and off Scotland go at the beginning of this very significant match. Early stage of the match. Nicol. McAvenny. Fights hard for it. Not a bad ball. Feels for a penalty. It's a goal kick. Brought down there by Murphy. Useful player. That's how useful he is. And that's the first real shot at goal, and that was a very good move there. Mark Hugh McAvenny was making a brilliant run down the middle. Here's Nicol. Strachan. Oh, just past. That's Cooper. Here's a chance. Can't put it away. Motfin then again. There it is. Davy Cooper, 1-0. A brilliant free kick. Hamden erupts. The break has come. That is a war not of ecstasy, but mixed with relief as well. I doubt very much if he could get a better free kick than that. Billy. There's a touchdown. McAvenny. He's done it. It's there, the second one. Brilliantly. Oh, yes. Well, people in West Ham, you've been watching that all season. You're getting the first look of him on television. Scoring a goal like that. What about it? Scotland are now 2 up. 14 minutes of that second half gone. And look at McAvenny. Class. Perfectly cool, incisive. Here's Cooper. Beautifully back, Malpas. Aiken, no strength in it. Must be no. Just off the line. The goalkeeper quite unnerved there.
To be honest, it's not been a sparkling performance for Scotland. It's been a workmanlike performance. It's been hard work all night, but we're stuck with it. At the moment, we've got the result we wanted.
Strachan. There's a header, just past. Graham Sharp.
I think you must have suffered a lot of frustration watching the incessant pressure without the goals coming.
Well, it's right. I kept thinking about Northern Ireland and at Wembley the other week there, and just packed the box and. Well, it was just, you need to work in these circumstances. We didn't get it in the first half. The second, what we tried to achieve in the second half is to get more spread in their play, more longer passes, and make them chase a bit more.
I don't think I'm exaggerating to say it was a demonstration tonight of skill against brute force.
Well, I mean, they played to their strengths and we tried to play to our strengths. It makes it difficult for them now that they have to now change those tactics. If they want to get to Mexico.
Can they, though? I'm told there is still an extremely defensive team.
Well, they shall need to if they want to get to Mexico.
Certainly a man who has made a big name for himself in world football, a full-time referee in Brazil. And he obviously will have a key role in the early stages as Australia get underway. The flood on, although the visibility appears to be excellent. And I'm delighted to have beside me in the commentary box Hugh McIlvanney of The Observer. Hugh, great atmosphere. Trying to release Kuzmina on the left. It's good from McStay. Chases on for Speedy. And that'll be the first corner kick of the match to Scotland Day. Speedy showing his tremendous acceleration over a short distance. Scotland haven't been able to push Goff and Malpas into the midfield area very often so far in the match. Here's Jennings. Leighton again is coming. The ball is free, and again the whistle goes as the Australians go thundering in to create the opening, and Leighton has taken Malpas getting treatment on the just outside the byline. Fast, incisive tackle from Speedy on Alan Davidson. Here to be Batikas. Mitchell going beyond the McLeish. Good play from the Australian striker. The header saved by Leighton. And a tremendous save from John Kuzmina. That was Jim Leighton to the rest of Scotland once again.
And he's done that here as well.
Scotland getting forward with Malpas to Aiken. Brought down by Murphy. His strength carries him forward. There goes Cooper. Going all the way. The tackle, and the referee waves aside appeals for penalty kicks. The Scottish bench can't believe it. On their feet to a man, but their play rages on as the Australians come forward. Batikas again making for the byline. And straight across the 6-yard box. There was no taker there for Australia. Dave Mitchell. Also as soon as Paul McStay. The chance is on for Scotland. There's Speedy. McAvenny was shot down on target, and that was sheer brilliance from the Scot. Tense Australian bench. Get across again. Soon as going to touch. There's Kuzmina. Goff and Miller was able to prevent them getting a clear shot. So Frank Arup makes his final gamble for Australia. Goes on to Goff, going all the way. Chance at all for the Australians. Odzakov can scarcely believe it. Frustration clearly for the Australian defender. Attacking the ball well to nod it for the throw for Australia. And there goes the whistle. Jubilation on the Scottish bench. The purpose of the trip served. For Mexico. They didn't do it with style. They didn't derive any glory from the performance. But they played with cautious professionalism.